Alrighty, welcome back to some more Red Flood. Signs of reddish flood. Last time we started off with some cool check stuff. We got the British who got Sergey over here. And then we get Vanguard to the charge over here. Salter, nah, not gonna work. So we got forestry over here, but yeah, that's a post-civil war stuff. So yeah, gonna get. And we get that one instead. Get these ones up. So yeah. So basically, how the Super War is gonna go, if I remember correctly. The Svedavsky need to hold on to Moscow and push them back. If I remember correctly, sorry about that. Those are kind of those are very much in the ant place. But yeah. Still need to. Yeah, I think. Depending, I think usually around March of 37 is when. Depending on, like, if you hold Moscow or something, is when, like, or is it, like, I don't remember. It might depend on, like, the capitulation and all that, but yeah. Depending on circumstances, that means that you could either win, you can either win the Tsarina by just beating the shit out of Russia for a bit, and, like, maybe not, like, you know, directly defeat them, but, like, the Kolchak clearly can surrender, and the same thing happens with Tsarina, depending on how I think it might be a combination of Moscow and losing capitulation stuff. But yeah, we got a war over here that we can't do a thing about. We should make the best efforts of it. Let me double check what we got. Got stuck in the one over here. Got some fighters, oh yeah, I forgot. I have a bad habit of about the Air Force, I'm sorry. Some of the cool war, let's read this because this involves us. Yeah, we'll have the Air Force do that. General Mikhail Drydatsky is eager to control the Novorossian general government that declared what is called an informal declaration of civil war on Kolchak's League. Several given the House Supreme Leader and retaining Empire, Drydatsky masterminded the modernization school thought closely aligned to the ideas of former Prime Minister Peter Solopan. A man long revered for his reforms in the Russian economy called himself the Novi Kurs. His group includes aristocrats, academics, business magnates, and officers, including the former governor of Novorossiya, who was willing to see Drydatsky as the faction of the Moscow garrison. The imperial forces hastily fled to Petrograd. Many of the Kolchak line high command after the coup and subsequent declaration of war as the clear ban was to be dealt with full and swift military force, and there would be no mercy to all threaten the stability of Russia. Mother Russia, bears themselves apart, indeed. The Russian bears themselves apart. Right now, we got some encirclements going on over here. Canadian Union. I think they went. Independent or something. I don't remember. What are they doing? I don't remember actually if they chose the independence path or if they went into Mom. Because you can't align with them into tomorrow. Basically, means you have to deal with Poland, his friends, and the Southeastern Union if you want to, unify. It's gonna be kind of annoying. And yeah. We already did some settlements and we're doing some damage. We're doing plenty of damage. Actually, you can deal with that. Yeah, can definitely help. shit. I like the redone portraits over here. Very nice. Very nice. Very cool. Very cool. And again, I like to apologize if I sound so kind of. We're flicking them the pain, the business. And they have more learning difference. Basically means they cannot be called in for the war effort. The war effort. I don't know what I'm saying. And get some boosters going over here just in case. I'm waiting for a win to that one, because of course they do. Right there is a twofer the black baron over there. It's fine. I was waiting till post-war. See, it's a war. There's a value, and you gotta be winning.
Выходим!
Yep, that's a whole lot of debt on your side already. Goddamn, I feel bad for you there, Lassie. Yeah, this war, I would say this war is rather split depending on what you do. Because if you want to get Dardowski, it's easy to just take all your troops as Russia and just put them over here in put them over there in border of nowhere. The Spanish he likes half of Spain, and that the other half, Marina Jose de Lara. But you guys are about to beat each other up. In the meantime, we need to get into playing a PP, because we can't do the post-Civil War tree until it's, you know, the post-Civil War era. Kind of like America, back in the 1800s. I guess they would have a post-Civil War tree after that. But they probably do have a wartime tree as well. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I like rambling on that. I think I told you guys this already, but I do ramble. I'm a rambling man. Alright. Information. Command. Officer call over here. Take a Nika. If you take a Nika win this actually. Probably because the AA has like no troops over in Africa. But it actually kind of serves as like a good buffer zone actually. If Germany or if France basically do Egypt and take a Nika over here to basically just block them off from southern Africa. Which they can't get control of all Africa, which might be good for you in some senses. So it's either win or loss unless they declare war on them, in which case you kinda fuck, man. It's from the blunt. The conspiracy concedes. I think this means the White Eagles. I think that's the first part of the White Eagles coming into power. I think. I don't know, I haven't seen a little skeleton content from Romania, so I don't even know.
Смирно!
I don't even know, man. I'd be completely fucking wrong.
Давай, давай!
It's really like their championship. They should count revolution. That's the first part. If I'm remembering that correctly. It happened before, but I think I've seen enough times to be like, hey, this is how it's gonna be.
Я готов!
2 divisions over here. We lost quite a bit, but they're losing even more.
Royce!
That's 200k. Leave. Got over 50k.
Вытесним их!
Let's see, we can kill off their tanks if we pull this off. Welcome party, make sure you love the voting. They do so love that thing called votes.
Готов! Держать дистанцию!
Let's focus on the defense for now. If they're pushing troops in there, that might be a good thing.
Royce!
You will help them out.
Жду приказа!
Keep it busy.
Так точно!
So there, yep.
Слушаю!
Yeah, that's a tank gun. Hell yeah. I got far less casualties than they are. My god. It's called tactics, my boy. Tactics. It's called this by putting in many hours in this game. I still suck ass.
Внимание!
So it'll be normal to the people. Anyway. Let's see. We'll be able to defeat them now. Defeat them later, but not. There's some more here. Let's see here. I think that might be better for you. Better for you there. Gotta get that air support over here, making sure everything's alright.
Так точно!
Making sure that the thing about the beating of the sea will be irrecoverable. Now you got cab, we're gonna make you combine arms. Last time, oh my god, may God be blessed 777 times. We'd like to do the Yugoslav stuff over here. Do the 2 services path with the Technoslavia. But probably, I might do another pass actually. Actually, this thing. This fucking thing. Because even despite that, they still can join the Watch Front. I don't know why, but they do. Mystic Wizard, Throw Planner, and Aggressive Assault. We'll get that later.
Royce!
This is always a very good way to get plenty of PP, plenty of XP, and plenty of abilities. For at least we're kicking their asses. Even though there's superiority over there.
Слушай!
Could be superiority in here. Fuck. Yeah, I'll probably beat them before they could even fucking. Before they can even do anything. Before we even get them to capitulate over here. Very nice. Very nice. Radios. We didn't have radios. What the fuck? I thought it was like invented like a Great War. Yeah, I think we saw the research of radios in this. You know, I'm pretty sure that was the thing invented in the Great War just so people could communicate a lot easier. So that way you didn't have to send like mail. Didn't have to do hold the mail system where like a guy literally you write a note. You have a guy traverse through the battlefield to like another commanding officer. Out there, like God. Couldn't even imagine. Like, that would be pointless today because we have radios and advanced communications and satellites. Like, the point of like mail carriers and shit. Unless you truly have like no way of communicating, I guess. In a way, the fire getting smaller, the troops here are getting larger. Okay, county race. I didn't know 100k and they lost 3k already. And then I feel bad for Dusky. Because I was saying this after Dusky, you basically have to do a war over here. I have. Love, I've seen you a lot actually. Got Ukrainians over here, what the fuck? Ukrainians get caught out of so there, what the hell? Makes no sense. I shot dead, and I guess he's bad. This time nobody seems about all time. I heard that. I got shot dead. And I guess path over here. I heard that did I cause people to crash for some reason? That never happened to me yet. Probably ever done this. Fascinating. Yeah, I know Overseas basically dead over here. Feel bad for you, but I'll see. My utmost condolences.
Готов.
Very least, you can apply very good experience. Aggressive expansion, boy. Some effects. Shot. Countered. War should be over soon, actually. It's not definitely over if I march.
До приказа.
There's no way in hell we would capitulate after this. I'm getting the ass kicked so goddamn hard.
Вперед!
So come over here. Take care of the plan.
Слушаю. Выходим! Ройс!
Yep, it's a lot of vision, sucker boy.
Готов?
Lots of divisions, my friend. Lots of divisions.
Внимание! Выходим!
Yeah, just push them all back out of here. Then we can just push through the rest, pull them beyond our merry way.
Ройс!
That's a big move, my friend. Get some big.
Внимание!
And this is over.
Слушаю!
It's over, amigo. You cannot come back from this at all. You know what? Now then, as the Russian Empire has
Готов
prevailed,
подвигаться. Внимание!
do the tactical thing and get troops over here at the borders. A hallowed victory. The guns are starting to Kansas being parts, the tanks start moving, the soldiers return home. The civil war is over in the Third Rome. The leader to one, the Swear Law Trunk was on dispute between two different cliques, paying their guns as themselves, not a foreign enemy. This is victory but a hollow one. Yep. Where not even a single centimeter of foreign land with ants, but 100 kilometers of own land are burning. So we get some pretty bad stuff over here. Alright then, I'm gonna make a save over here because I don't remember if these decisions go away when you do the path or not, but so I'm just gonna make a save over here and then when we do it, I'll probably do this off screen so now we can go back with them not there. It's for state emergency. As far back as woman arrows, widely accepted that Democrats is not proper to solve a crisis like that. As we're typically close to doom and appoint interventors to allow country elections rules and movement. No political bickering at times of crisis, indeed. Indeed, actually, game on, I need to check something. Alright, I'm back. Thoughts doing good, but yeah, what can I do?
Жду приказа.
So trying to make sure that we got all the stuff over and running. Now we need to crack down the socialists over here. This is the big one. Socialism is a cabal always behind every single act of discord that happens to other people. And so every single opportunity to crack down it shall be taken. The Ukraine, the police, the Black Hundred, and our mob shall march to our rebuilding to find any socialists and treat them with fire and fury. Like socialists are all of our problems, not ineffective parties and laziness and all that. I agree, Ukraine. Yeah, they can take some stuff over here. Yeah, I would like to do some stuff over here with the steps over here because they can. I think two of their paths can unify over here. The Green Red Brotherhood over here can let Boki. I wanna do Boki playthrough actually. Boki is fascinating. I think that's super event. Or something. I remember something was posted. I think super event I played by the time over here. I remember. But the tree, we'll see if that's still there. If not, then I'm not gonna read it. Okay, one pure authority. You can actually win that war pretty easily if you just take a few of their territories. They're very small. Pure authority. War tend to be rather small. The final crackdown. Victory against the treacherous Redovskis elements of Russia, while we booms will divide government did not mean the end of traitors activity in Russia. While the trading army and government being part of moving power in Russia, the socialist revolutionary activity during Redovsky rebellion began to see a small rise in numbers in the government preoccupied with dealing with the rebellion. The government is seen both as an opportunity to get rid of the growing threat and chance to unite Russia after the rebellion and begin to take measures to crack down socialists and hopefully get rid of the socialist menace of Russia for good. While the purge on paper seems like an easy task to accomplish, in reality many of the socialists are spread out and several have gone on the ground, making a purge of current resources strain on the government. Mainly government as soon as the government will be able to handle the crisis. Yes, the floor is made of floor. Well, that's so necessary to help recruit socialist vermin. We recruit to help a more radical elements of society. Work out from a union around Russia, known as the Union of the Malorossi, or just Malorossi. A party which espouses the return of the monarchy and a new idea of Tsar and Soviets. The other connection based in France. Another group supports the followers of Mikhail Dietrich's radical Christian views and fanaticism can be used on the purge. I might do these play another time. Many of the government, however, are opposed to working with these groups in principle. So saying that while working with them, it might help legitimize their status in Russia and allow them to go and influence. Create a problem the government set out to fix in the first place. Other opposed to factions for the simple fact that they might oppose our government in the future. Keep them suddenly powerless seems like a better option than long-term stability and peace in Russia, however. Many are supporting and welcome to help several government officials don't see the harm in allowing radicals to help purge socialists agitators across Russia. These ways to continue influence and allow them to be used as a tool of the government. Which would remain one thing if sent to found socialism in Russia as a hand. It could back elements to help. We'll get the second ultimatum. Why don't you guess what that is? Very soon. For we know that it's going to be happening very soon. I'll probably get in the episode right up. Right when we get that. So there'll be the war and post-war. And, ooh, Sonia. Ooh, we annex. Oh yeah, I forgot that happened. Anyway, the second ultimatum. No matter how hard the leaders of Russia try to expect their soldiers to get to obey, and they seemingly are never threat. Power sweeping wave track down a band, organization, gangs, and there is an even mere suspected left sympathizers. The government has deployed the military and extremist militias to maximize the purge. Many outs can control the purge progress. Certain groups in Malorossi, the reactionary measures that become more powerful than the government intended. With some factional fighting having broken down the groups are now executing an armed struggle with both threatening the internal stability of the empire. These populist military and actors of the kids and Beck's Malorossi have grown small armies in their own right. Already reported with the faction's armories have been raided. Units dissolved and officers gone AWOL. The central government now with a military meeting in the conflict on their terms. So although a battalion get more bloodshed among brothers, both sides determined to end the hostility before a violent war breaks out. Which who will lead Russia take this place? The snitched Rossi. The Russian Union Empire would actually have to catch him back. Catch him back. Now get the Union of Russia. I'm gonna be reading this and I'm gonna be ending the episode off over here. Cause next time is when we crown the Tsaritsa. They didn't really see the court had come to an end. The period of reign was not easy for the Rodina. There was not the only chapter in this history. It has all become part of the past. Now we can afford to constantly grieve over the past days of greed, so we must get rid of it. Even in the slightest thought about the death of Russia under the guise of the wise Galva. Take the country experience of past years and lay the home to new gold age, to glory to new Russia, glory to the future. Indeed. It's gonna be very, very interesting stuff over here. And the title for this is right down there. And Frosty, the Mother Rossi are actually really powerful in this. Well, they're kind of powerful in Kaiser Redux from here. I don't know, I think Rat Flood is a little bit better, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm your boy Mad Artist. Next time we're gonna be, actually diving deep into. That's for doing. Yeah, I'm gonna be reading the ideology. Although I'm gonna be waiting until Tsaritsa, here, because I don't remember she has like a. She has like a little description, and I'm gonna read those two at the same time. And it is, yeah, we like the territories over here. Didn't know that actually. So until now, see you guys later when we actually get this thing started. So, alright.